Dating apps, dating apps, dating apps. The perfect place for incels or guys who just never want to leave the house. So on my channel, like if you guys been watching me long enough, like or all the guys who started with from the beginning since last year, I don't give dating app advice. I give you go outside and you talk to a girl in public in real life advice. So a lot of guys they say that they're on dating apps constantly, and me personally, I think it's really a waste of time, in my opinion. But I'm gonna react to this guy's video. His name is Cameron. Cameron, that's how you pronounce his name. I just came across this video, and I think it highlights perfectly as to why you shouldn't be investing so much time and money into dating apps. So I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him talk, and I'll interject here and there.
Everyone in their life has like an arc where they're on dating apps like crazy. I'm not gonna lie, my arc actually came pretty early because I'm 20 years old. I dropped out of college. I don't go to parties. I go to the gym and I make videos. How else am I gonna find women? I could try raising up women at the gym, but I'm not trying to be Joey Swole's next victim, so that's already out of the window. So what do I resort to? The wonderful world of online dating. It's amazing. It's glorious. It's garbage. Now, for those of you that have never been on a dating app before, I feel like I got to explain to you guys the big three. You know how people always say there's a big three for anime? Well, it's the exact same thing for dating apps. And that big three is Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. Tinder is the generic dating app with the whole swipe right and swipe left system. Right for like, left for dislike. If two people swipe right on each other, boom, it's a match. After you match, you can text that person back and forth, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. But if I'm being honest, nobody is on Tinder looking for a relationship. Everyone is just on Tinder looking to smash. And no, I'm not talking about Hulk smash. I'm talking about. Then you got Hinge, which is basically the dating app that gives the ugly dudes a shot. I say it gives the ugly dudes a shot because with Hinge, it has a completely different system compared to Tinder. Instead of just mindlessly swiping left and right, you have to like a picture or a prompt on somebody's profile. And with that, you can attach a little message to it. And if that person likes the message or likes how you look, then that person can choose to match up with you. So if you're not gifted with the looks of ASAP Rocky or Michael B. Jordan, then you still have a shot because you can kind of show off your personality. And then you got Bumble, which
And see, and that's the thing. See, a lot of these dating apps, they work well for people who just stand out looks wise, right? So what I would say is if you are gonna be on dating apps, you better be posting a lot of professional pictures. But to be honest with you, man, guys with status or celebrities, they're gonna destroy. Matter of fact, forget Tinder and Bumble and all this other stuff. Instagram is a dating app. You can use that for free. And look at how a lot of celebrities or any guys with any type of status, they're gonna garner most of the attention on a dating app, particularly Instagram. So actually, he's 100% right about that.
in my opinion, is honestly the worst out of the three. It's basically the same thing as Tinder. It's got the whole swipe left and swipe right system. But here's the twist. You know how in society, usually the man makes the first move when he's pursuing a woman? Well, on Bumble, it's a complete opposite. The women are supposed to make the first move. Men and women can both swipe left and swipe right on each other, but if they match, only the women can text first. It's pretty stupid if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, it is stupid. Listen, anybody who's been getting pussy ever since high school, at least, they know damn well a girl never approaches first. It's very, very rare a girl has the confidence to even start a conversation, let alone ask you out. Like, think about it. Like, look at all the time. Look at everybody you've ever caught in your life. You approach that girl. Is that correct? Like since a fish doesn't just jump on the hook so they could be caught. The hunter has to go catch the fish. Like that's the dumbest rule ever. Like a girl has to hit you up first. You know damn well most of them are not doing that. Like come on. Like most women, they don't have the confidence to even approach a guy first. So that's a stupid. Yeah, forget it. Yeah, I get my point.
It sounds like a great idea. I see online a lot of people saying like if women shot their shot more, there will be more relationships out in the world, which I do believe to an extent. But at the same time, I do think it's kind of stupid for an app to only let women shoot their shot first.
Man, it don't matter about a woman. Man, guys need to get outside and start approaching these damn chicks. They're human too. And now some guys might say, oh, well, I'm afraid of getting rejected. Man, fuck that. Man, you a pussy if you are afraid of getting rejected, in my opinion. Man, damn that, like, Matter of fact, if you don't remember anything else, remember these words. And I said this on my rejection video a couple months ago. Girls are more insecure than you are. They're more nervous than you. There are some days they wake up and they don't feel like they're beautiful. So just based off that alone, why would you be afraid of rejecting a female? That's just my opinion. Let's continue.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, if I was a woman, I would go nowhere near Bumble. And I say that because it just sounds like extra work. Like, why download an app where I got to make the first move and put in that extra step when I can just download Tinder or Hinge and just have men flock to me? It's like asking somebody if they'd rather get $1 million for free or $1 million, but they actually have to put the work in. Obviously, everybody's going to pick that $1 million for free. But yeah, those three apps are pretty much the main three dating apps. Anything else, I've honestly never used because, be real with me, who is out here using farmersonly.com? One thing that all these apps have in common, though, is that they all have these premium subscriptions, which offer things like more swipes, more information like who liked your profile, and boosts so more people can see your profile. But if we're being honest here, this is just a dating app's way of capitalizing on lonely men. And the reason I say lonely men is because on dating apps, most men get less matches than women because there's so many.
Hey, listen, that's how most businesses are, man. Like, if you look at the way the government is and you look at the way most businesses are, they make money off of your suffering. So if I'm on a dating app, if I'm the creator, like, think about it, why you think OnlyFans is so fucking huge? You wonder why OnlyFans is popping right now? Because there's so many guys who are freaking suckers and they're willing to pay for porn. Think about that. You're willing to pay for porn. That's why women on OnlyFans are making good money, and whoever's the CEO of OnlyFans, he has his whole retirement set up to the day he dies. Shit, matter of fact, you got guys out there who are considering buying sex dolls, selling their soul because they don't want to get no pussy in real life. Isn't that great? But let's continue.
Men on these apps, there's actually studies that show that Tinder is 75% men, Hinge is 64% men, and Bumble is 76% men. So what's one way to help with this overflow of men?
Wait. Hey, hold up. We got to rewind that. No, hold up. We got to rewind that part.
Tinder is 75% men, Hinge is 64% men, and Bumble is 76% men.
Wait, time out. So let's just look at the numbers real quick. So you mean to sit here and tell me that Tinder is 75% men to 25% women? Men on Hinge is 64% compared to 36% with women. On Bumble, it's 76% men, 24% women. So if I'm a woman and if I'm on one of these dating apps, I'm just gonna go for the best exact guy on those dating apps. Why would I even bother with the bottom 50 on those dating apps? It's pointless to me. So you know what? Like, if you're a guy and if you're on one of these dating apps, you ain't got no freaking chance. You ain't got a shot. Like, it's just mathematically impossible. It's almost impossible, man. These on average is 70% men compared to 25% women. You have no chance. You have no chance. Even if you do catch a chick on one of these dating apps, it's going to be a while for you get any more pussy unless you have the most status or you're just you look physically gifted. Like, come on, look at the numbers here. Screenshot if you want to. Send it to your friends. This is ridiculous. You're not gonna survive just based on the numbers. It's bad probability, bro. You're wasting time. You might as well just go outside and go talk to a chick up front.
So what's one way to help with this overflow of men? Buying their premium subscription. And what's even crazier is the pricing on these plans. And then there's Tinder Select, which is Tinder for $500 per month. Now, I got to state this right here. Tinder Select isn't open to the public. You have to actually sign up.
Yo, half a stack? Man, you out of your mind, bro. Man, half a stack? Yo, man.
Up for this, only less than 1% of Tinder users actually have Tinder Select. So it's not really that important. It's pretty rare. But regardless, it is Tinder for $500 a month. Like, we're not going to sit here and act like that's completely normal. For $500, I better have a shot with Tiana Trump, Margot Robbie, Ruby Rose, and any other baddie on this earth. $500 is literally the price of a PS5. The saddest part about Tinder Select, though, is that the people who actually buy this are most likely still going to get the same results that they did prior to having Tinder Select. But let's be real, some people honestly just deserve to learn the hard way. If you spend $500 on a dating app, I mean, you deserve to have that post-transaction clarity. Also, 1 year of
Hey, yo, listen, that post-transaction clarity is a mug. Hey, now, listen, he's all the way right, man. When you like, you know how like you buy something stupid, and then like you see it on your bank account, and then it just sinks in. You be like, I really wasted my money on that shit. Like you almost want to neck yourself at that point. So yeah, post-transaction clarity, it's a real thing. It's kind of like when you're dealing with a chick who's not that attractive, but you haven't had no ass in a while, so you just decide to hit it anyway. And then once you bust that nut on her, you be like, yeah, wow, that really wasn't worth it. Damn, what am I doing with myself? Yeah.
Tinder Select would be $6,000, which is absolutely crazy to me. If you're spending $6,000 for a dating app, number one, seek help. Number two, find God. Number three, you're probably ugly, if I'm being real with you. But you want to know a crazier fact? 14% of Tinder.
And now I like the way he's breaking these numbers down, man. It's a great video so far. And he got jokes with it too.
Users are paying users, and that's out of 75 million people. And 14% of 75 million is 10.5 million. So that means that 10.5 million people are paying users on Tinder. But if I'm being honest, I'm not really as surprised. I mean, right now we are going through a loneliness pandemic. Studies actually show that 1 in 4 adults feel lonely in the world right now. And also we are living in a time where a lot of people aren't really as wise with their money. I mean, you got people out here buying OnlyFans subscriptions. You got people out here who are spending tons of money on.
Like I said, if you pay for, listen, if I see you in public or anybody who knows me, or anybody who follows me on IG or TikTok, if you admit to paying for OnlyFans, I don't fuck with you. You a loser in my eyes if you're paying for porn. Straight up. I have no respect for any man who pays for a virtual porn for a woman who doesn't even know their name. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You see, and I've been saying this, man. You can't sit there and blame women for getting rich on OnlyFans when you're paying for it. Yeah, man.
In-game purchases like battle passes and in-game skins, which I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty guilty of. And you also got people out here spending tons of money on DoorDash and fast food each and every day. So all that being said, what is $10 to $20 nowadays? People blow that like it's nothing. So why not spend $10 to $20 and possibly get a relationship out of it? It sounds reasonable, right? And that's exactly how dating apps get you. At the end of the day, dating apps are a business, and the goal of a business is to make money. If the goal of a dating app was to help each and every user find their significant other so they could live happily ever after in life, then that dating app would go out of business because that app would make no money at all. So what are dating apps doing? Selling a solution to the lonely society. And if you're that lonely man that's maybe dropped out of college, only goes to work in the gym, and you're not really around that many women, then you're their exact target because you have two things: money and loneliness. But what's even worse,
all facts. Like I said earlier, man, businesses make a living off of capitalizing. Man, I think Eminem had that line in the song. He was like, maybe I'm just a criminal making a living off the world's misery. And what he meant by that is that, like drug dealers in the hood, like whether you selling weed or that other stuff, y'all know what I'm talking about. The crackheads in the street or the dudes who are potheads, sometimes their life sucks. Sometimes they need that certain feeling to escape that negative reality. So the drug dealers in the hood, they supply that and they capitalize off your misery. So that's exactly what some businesses do, especially with dating apps. Dating apps, they know there's a lot of men. Man, not even just men. You got women out there too who are lazy. My boy T, he showed like some chicks who like they buy like a package, like, and these are older women, like women who are like 45 or older. Like they was buying certain packages so they can get a guy to take them out on the date. Like they should have just took off the Tinder package and they should have just put the Kruger package. If the women who are older and they can't find nobody because they got gray hairs all over and they got bent over for years with no success. Yeah, they should just call it the Kruger package. That's what they should definitely call it. It's crazy, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately for Tinder and the other dating apps, but they continue to make money off of people who are very lonely and very lazy. You know, you got people out there who are lonely and lazy. They don't want to go outside. They'd rather be on their phone and like people's pictures 24/7 instead of going up to a woman and actually taking her out on a date. You know, they want to like their pictures, DM them. They want to send them private part pics instead of you asking her on a date like a man. That is insane to me. I don't understand it. That's a part of the reason why, you know, some girls don't respect guys, because you don't have the balls to ask me out, but you're gonna send me private part pics? Man, get out of here. But listen, that's the main chunk of the video for the most part. But y'all can check him out. I'm gonna put the his profile and the video in the description if y'all want to see more of his content. But I'm out. Like, comment, tell me what y'all think of the video. Tell me if y'all still use dating apps, and tell me where y'all disagree with me with, or if you agree with me, just let me know and like the video. I'm out of here.